Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Diecast Healthy, and today we're going to be having a quick video looking at the 638 Lamborghini Huracan STO Nero Noctis. Okay, Lamborghini authenticity sticker in the middle, UPC barcode bottom left, and TSM official logo top right. Okay, Lamborghini logo here. There. Right, I've not opened this yet. I wasn't going to do another video today, Saturday the 17th, but I'm that kind of guy. I'm bored. I'm sat in my bedroom as usual, bored. So, gonna watch a bit of television. Well, I watch YouTube, and as I'm going to bed, my missus is waking up in Thailand, so she'll be calling me, no doubt. But oh dear, I was a little bit sad last night, a couple of hours ago. My little one, she's nearly 5, and she was missing me, so she was crying. So she doesn't do that very often at all. So that upset me a little bit tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, but you don't want to know that. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. All right, well then, there we have it. Lovely. Well, do you know, I didn't like it on the the yellow striping round the side of it. Didn't like it on the box. I mean, it'd be no good in England, but it's quite nice, that. Lovely wheels, etc. We'll go through it all on a close-up in a minute. Nice carbon spoiler. Oh yes, very nice, that. Smooth bottom. We all like a smooth bottom, but not on a car. I like a bit of detail, please. Mini GT. Although somebody will tell me that a proper Lambo's got probably a cover or a plate over it. Possibly. I don't know. Okay, let's get her up there. I say it's not going to be a long video, this. Try something different, try a shorter one, get some more figures. Look, oh my God, that's gorgeous, that, isn't it? Really, really nice. What did I say it was? Nero what? Nero Noctis. Very, very nice. Well, what can you say about that? So lovely spoke wheels. I did hear somebody say the real name of these type of wheels, but yeah, I'm not that technical. I'm a meat and potato pie man from up north in England. Cobbled streets and flat caps and a greyhound. Oh no, it's a whippet, in it. Non-UK people will be wondering what the hell I'm on about now. But what it is, people down south think that we're all pikeys, and us who live up north in England, they think Coronation Street was a soap opera on the television of Manchester, based in Manchester. Cobbled streets and old men with flat caps and whippets. So all the southerners think that that's what we are. And I am the right. Absolutely right. Although they're southern, what do we used to call them? I used to have some great friends on the Associates, carbon spoiler there, on Call of Duty. I used to play that online, and it was just southerners insulting northerners, but with all the best banter in the world. It was great. And then we had the Yanks popping in trying to join in, but they didn't have a clue what us English were going on about, calling each other. I've got a rogue hair here somewhere. I can see it in my camera and it's doing me head in. There. Got it. Northern Pikeys, that was another one they called us. I can't repeat what we used to call the Southerners. I'll get reported to YouTube. See, that gets me. I see YouTubers, they put their hand there for the focus of the camera. I do it and I get no. I have to bring it back like that. Yeah, I do like this yellow across the front. Nice headlamps. Lambo in the middle. I like the air intake on the roof. Nice louvered engine bay. Right hand drive. A rubber wing mirrors. Get sick of repeating myself, really. I don't. I say I've had a bit of a downer this week. I was I'm waiting for the operation on my enlarged testicular, and it's just like one obstacle after the other. It's just like this. Just you go and you think that at the hospital, and you think, oh, that's it, and next thing, ugh. Yeah, some nice gubbins on the back there. Smooth bottom, nothing on there. Carbon spoiler, an engine bay, louvered there, lovely. Yeah, they're very frustrating. The hospitals, they're just trying to delay. That's all they're doing. Now, although I've got respect individually for individual NHS workers, as a whole the NHS is an absolute disgrace in the UK. NHS, when I say the NHS, I'm talking about the way it's managed and as a business. The nurses and all the rest of it, I absolutely think are fantastic people, and I am a big NHS believer, but it's not fit for purpose at the moment, because let's say they're not looking after their own, and I don't mean that nasty. I'm really well, it's not fit for purpose, because the NHS was designed for X amount of millions of people. Well, of course, we all know what the population's happened in England. I'm not saying that everybody doesn't deserve medical attention. Of course they do. But, well, let's upgrade it then. If that's what we're going to do and that's what we're going to offer, let's upgrade it. Whoa, I can't believe it. I've gone political again, haven't I? 57, Can't help it. Right, anyway, forget that. Look at that rear end. Again, I could just do with a couple of little silver tips on the exhaust so I can see it. That carbon spoiler. But you see, it's no use me going out to see my wife and child until I've had the operation, because it'd be typical. I'd go out there and they'd say, right, you're in next month, and I'd go, oh God. I think next time I go out I'm going to stay probably for 6 months maybe. I used to stay there a year at a time, but quite frankly I get bored, and I don't mean it bored. It's lovely, but I do miss England. I love England. It's the weather I don't like. It's the cold. Can't stand it. Anyway, driving one of these things wouldn't be any good round Thailand. There's too many big potholes. or you go into the city, into Bangkok, and you can't move, particularly, you won't believe it, when it rains. You can't move in the city when it rains. But I also used to live in Philippines for a short time, until I got through in jail for upsetting a young lady. I hurt her feelings, so I got a week in jail. And in the end, I got fined 90 quid. And believe me, them jails in the Philippines are not the place to be, let's say. When I first went, they threw us in, and there was 90 odd of us in a cell. And I mean, a cell probably 4 times maybe as big as a normal English cell. Not that I know anything about them, allegedly. But 90 odd of us, and then you were like sardines, so they had to let some out, if you like, to release the pressure, and they let you out into this corridor place, blah blah blah, whatever. Allegedly, I bribed the guards for. I mean, I won't bore you, but let's say there's a lot of bribery about. But in the end, I got invited back by the guards to the Christmas karaoke, and you couldn't write this, and I've got the pictures to prove it, because I had a couple of friends while I was there, and let's say they took care of the guards, if you get me drift, and they were asked if I would sponsor the Christmas party of the guards, and basically they just wanted some free booze and a basket, you know, a raffle prize, that was it. So I went back at the Christmas, and because you can't really say no to these guys, because this was in Manila, and cut long story short, I ended up singing karaoke at the jail outside the cells, because they let the prisoners have a go. They give them the microphone, and I was singing Elvis Presley Jailhouse Rock. But they were that numpty, the guards, they didn't have a clue that I was just taking the mick, you know what I mean? But and the same as my American friends will know what I'm on about now, because the Philippines is all based on the what do you call it, the American system, and I was there giving it all, yes ma'am, no ma'am, you know, to the judge. It was a woman judge, and I was just taking the mick, but they didn't have a clue. But yes, don't get into trouble in the Philippines, you get the key thrown away. But seriously, all that was about, there was a kerfuffle in a bar, and I bumped into this girl, and her and this copper were basically trying to extort money out of foreigners, really. And they asked me to pay up a bribe. I refused, and it turned out about 12 months later, that same copper, he got done. They kidnapped a Chinese businessman, and he was in the papers. I didn't know this, and the friends that I was with sent me the newspapers cuttings of this copper who'd been arrested himself. He'd got his comeuppance, he's got his karma. Anyway, you didn't want to know that? You want to know that? Okay, sorry for boring everybody. The Life and Times of Alfie. It's my mate said I should have written a book. It could only happen to me, and believe me, if you ever heard my stories, and listen, anyone who doesn't believe me, send me your address and I'll send you a picture of me singing the karaoke outside the jail with the coppers surrounding me. Trust me. But if you don't believe me, you don't know me. Okay, you take it easy. Diversified down, 57. Alright, you take it easy and enjoy your hobby. Bye.